Alright, hello there. I figure we might as well get started. Here we go. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to be working on today, but let me just make sure everything is set up. Turn the music down for myself just a bit. Not that Queen should be turned down, but it was a little loud in my ear. Okay. So I was thinking about working on this one. Yee, the mod told on you, Skynet. I'll go ahead and allow it. I'm so sorry that you're having to deal with that. I'll type that in the chat because you might not be able to hear me. Sorry you are having to deal with that. Okay. Well, we know how Skynet's doing. How is everyone else doing? I hope none of you are having to deal with insurance as well. Uh, a lot could be said about the insurance industry and everything surrounding that right now, but we're gonna go ahead and have some peaceful art time. So, we're just gonna leave that to fester as rage. Okay. So this is the one I was working on yesterday. Um, I will add more details of the frog, probably more frogs as it goes along. But it's just kind of chilling right now and not really telling me what it wants. Um, so I'm just gonna leave it. Just gonna leave it right here like this and work on this one today. As far as this one goes, I think I'm probably going to try to make the branches a lighter color. I want them to stand out, and they're really not standing out. So, um, gonna give that a try on a different layer, of course. And yeah, we'll go ahead and get started as soon as I figure out what layer this is here. That is the autumn leaves. Okay. But I do hope that everyone has a wonderful weekend coming up here. I know we just started, but never hurts to say. Hydrate reminder, everybody. Let's see what we got going on here. What is this? That can be deleted. That can be deleted. Okay, that would be. If anyone has any music requests, please feel free to let me know. We are not married to any individual song here. Um, so yeah, go ahead and let me know in chat if you have any requests, or if you just have a general vibe you'd like to go with today. I'm pretty easy with that. What layer are you on? Okay, so a couple of those. I'm literally begging her to listen to me and not just transfer me to someone else. Oh, that sucks, Skynet. Ugh, I hate insurance stuff. And of course, like, it's inevitable. You have to deal with it. At least in America. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with let's see how this color looks. So I did end up fixing the pen nibs that kept falling out, so I'm very happy about that. It just took there's this little hole where I guess there's a hook inside the pen to hold it, and for some reason the pen nibs that come with it, um, the hole is not big enough, and so you have to make it bigger yourself. And I'm just I'm very glad that um I kept all the pen nibs that failed and continued to fall out because if I hadn't, that would have been a whole lot of stuff wasted. So very happy that I have the pen nibs to spare now. Um, I specifically want these ones to be more visible. Might have the wrong size of pen going on here, but we're just gonna figure it out as we go along. Just want to see how it looks and I'll refine it later. Let's see if that color stands out enough. I think it does. Can add it, make it lighter, and of course add more details and stuff, but yeah. Maybe, maybe not. That's why it's on a different layer anyway. It definitely looks messier. I don't know why it's not working as well. I think I'm gonna give it one more try. Hey, Lucky, welcome in, my friend. How are you today? Ready for the weekend? Oh yeah, we're big chillin' over here. Nice. Nice. That's what I like to hear. I'm just trying to make this face stand out more. So that is the plan. Haven't quite got very far, but welcome in everybody. Maybe should be going with the highlight pen I usually use, huh? I love how wispy that smoke is. Thank you. And that was actually not with a like a smoke brush. I did that with an airbrush and um, the blur effect. But me too. Honestly, I'm just kind of in love with this one. It's one of those that every time I bring it up, it's like I get that blast of color, and I just love it. Might be one of the my favorite ones that I've done so far, which is cool. And I think I'm going to use the highlight pen, which is probably what I should have been doing before. It also is getting a lot of reactions when you post it in Discords. Everyone's loving this one. Heck yeah. It definitely it it kind of came about because as I was doing my one of the other pictures, it's like, you know, I'm gonna give it a go and try to kind of make the digital ones feel like my traditional ones, and see what happens. And it just, I don't know, it just kind of took off, and I love it. I feel very much at home with this one. Speaking of Discord, since I do have the links here, if y'all would like to see updates or anything else that has to do with the arts, it's all on the Instagram and Discord and progress pics, all that fun stuff. It is fire. It is. It's gorgeous. Let's see here. Yeah, that's picking up some of it. Okay, good. All it needed was just a little more work. Looks like we've got an ad starting in about a minute. Just FYI, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. I had originally outlined this in light orange, but I think I'm going to try and get rid of that just so it's a little more, it blends a little better with the picture that's around it. Let me see if I can erase it without too much trouble. Should I delete outside selection? Will that work? No, I don't think that worked. Oh, it did. Neat. Gotta love layers, right? It's not quite there yet, but I know how I can get it. Okay, I think I got, yeah. I think the rest of that is actually on the other layer. So let's see here. Yep, sure is. We're gonna fix it, clean it up, make it pretty. There we go. Messed up the alignment just a little bit, but it's easy to fix. So I decided I wanted some color right above it, so that is what I was doing there. Instead of having it flush against the corner on both sides. Alrighty, and I'm gonna take a quick break. If you'll give me just a few minutes, I'll be right back, okay? Alrighty, I am back. You digging the music? Nice. Yeah, it kind of feels like that kind of day. There's so much going on. We all need a little rage right now. Alrighty. I'm still not fully happy with the way her face just kind of disappears in the background. I mean, it it's good because I like to hide things, but it's kind of too hidden. Um, so yeah, I'm kind of wondering if I should try to go over it again. That's what new layers are for, right? This is just a completely separate layer, just FYI. I'm not destroying it. Just want to see how it looks. If this color, well, that certainly shows up, doesn't it? Let's see what we can do here. Obviously, that's a completely different layer, so nothing is permanent or ruined. Oh, that actually is on the same layer. Whoopsie. Try again. New layer. Now we can do that. Silly. And we've got an ad in about a minute, just FYI. Don't forget to take a second and hydrate. Check your posture. Make sure you're not all crunched up like I currently am right now. Cheers, Lucky. Hmm, not quite working how I wanted to. Maybe I'll just leave it. Welcome back, everybody. We are still just working on this tree over here. I decided that this one was going to be a little bit different because I wanted it to show up. Wanted it to show up against the background here, where you could discern the face a little bit better. So I'm just changing this tree a little bit and seeing how I feel about it. Just want to clean this part up real quick. Couldn't see what was going on with it because it had too many leaves on top. Well, hello there. Welcome in, Twy. How are you, buddy? Let me pull this out so you can see the goings on. Mostly just been working on the face in the trees here. Dead tired. Aw. Oh, I'm sorry. That sucks, man. Not getting enough sleep just like one night sucks, but it's like your whole life. I wish I could help. I would say I could sing you a lullaby, but that would just hurt both of us. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I am really loving it. I wasn't quite happy with how the face was when I first started, but adding the light highlights, um, it just really like popped it out. So yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with it anyway, and that's the important part. But welcome in, welcome in. Besides the lack of sleep, I hope you are doing well. I'm hanging in there. I hope you're doing well too. Twi leaves soon. Yay! I'm so excited. So excited. It's gonna be fun. Nice weather too, I'm hoping. Good for a drive. That's so exciting. I'm glad you're coming. I'm also doing well. Yesterday was kind of a high anxiety day, but got through it. It's never fun, but makes us stronger, right? Grass was frosted here this morning. I went away. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, we've been having rain, but it's just been lovely. So, um, I hope it's nice and warm for you, but also I would love for it to keep raining. Yeah, with weather's honestly been really weird lately. We've been getting hail. We got snow not too long ago, and that is just nuts to me. Michigan is bipolar. It's so cold today, but this weekend's supposed to be high 70s and low 80s. Yeah, yeah, that sounds about like New Mexico. Nobody knows anything that's going on anymore. We just layer. I thought winter was over. Yeah, apparently not. I mean, what's snow in May, right? I'm sure everything's fine. No, no, it's not fine at all. Been watching the crazy tornadoes too, just freaking everywhere. I think the grass being green is one of the things that's bothering me, so I'm going to tackle that. Yeah, dude, the tornadoes have been insane. Honestly, I've been watching some of the people on YouTube, and it's just crazy. Like I'm fascinated by tornadoes, but I also want everyone to be safe and sound. So yeah, those are some crazy things going on over there. Fingers crossed my drive doesn't involve tornadoes. Hopefully not. That that would be terrifying. I mean, being in the car, um, I've seen some videos of people that are in their car in tornadoes. Not good for them unless it gets you where you're going even faster. Yeah, yeah. Like if you see a green sky or anything that looks like it might be a wall cloud, just drive faster in the other direction. True, what if tornado takes me to New Mexico? One day drive instead of two. I don't think tornadoes take requests. Uh, I would say don't listen to Skynet. We want you to arrive alive, not in a crumpled heap. Teleporting tornadoes would be amazing. Have I ever told you guys about my tornado dreams? Like anytime I have a tornado dream, I don't know if I've told you, but oh, that's my next painting. Yeah, I have that one tornado painting, and there were just so many tornadoes happening that I didn't feel right working on it on stream. But yeah, whenever I have a tornado dream, it's always the same, and this is the only time that I have dreams that are like the same or have the same theme like that. I've had this dream constantly for the last probably 10, 12 years now. Um, it started when I lived down in Cruces and it continued up here, but it's always the same where I'm inside, like all the curtains closed, the blinds closed, all that. Because I hardly ever open my blinds. But it starts out by hearing the sound, like it just something sounds weird. And whenever I hear it, I go and I look out the window and I'll see a tornado that's just there right outside the window and I'm never scared. It's just a little like loud, but I always just sit there or stand there and watch the tornado out the window. And sometimes it comes in, starts busting things out, but I'm never ever hurt. Um, it's it usually signifies like when my life is going through a change, like when I change jobs or something like that. But it's a positive omen for me. It's so strange. So that is my tornado dreams. Like anytime I have a dream about a tornado, it's always like I'll look out and not be afraid, but it'll definitely be there, just just waiting to be noticed. I've had one. It's a graphic and just a horrible dream. Yeah, I don't doubt that's why living around there. Oof, I would probably be more scared of mine if tornadoes ever actually came closer to me than YouTube, you know? Oh, sorry, we almost missed an ad announcement. It's coming in about 15 seconds, guys. Sorry about that. Tornado just chilling, saying hi like the train behind the tree in the fugitive spoof movie, wrongfully accused. Still the funniest part of that movie, and I still remember it to this day. Like hands down, funniest part of that movie is uh is that. You have tsunami dreams out there. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me, honestly. That does not surprise me at all. Honestly, if you were having tornado dreams out there, I would probably be worried. What is happening here? The ocean just chilling out the back door like a tornado. Mm-hmm. Yep. Why is this only working? Why? What happened? Oh, I know. It needs to be up here. Nope, still not working. What happened? Let's just try that again, I guess. Oh, weird. I tried to just black it all out and it just was not having it. Okay, gotta go walk the dog and then kick off the weekend. If you'll be here another 35 minutes or so, I can leave it up. Yeah, I probably will be calling it fairly soon just because I am really hungry and have not had lunch yet. So, yeah, go ahead and leave it up if you'd like and let me know. I will probably be around to kick off the weekend with you in a little bit. Be safe out there, though. People are freaking crazy. Figure since they are autumn leaves here, might as well put put the grass a little bit on the autumny side on this particular spot. There we go. Leave a little bit of the green there. Welcome back, everybody. Not sure I like it. We'll see. Could use a little more structure, I think. But I might be able to fix that here in post. Just in a sec. Maybe a little bit darker. There we go. Should have started with that in the first place. Maybe add just a little bit of like a dark purple. Yeah, that's needed a little bit more structure. There we go. Just need a little bit of the dark to show the light off a little bit better. It's the thing Bob Ross was very fond of as well, making sure to point out that you need the dark with the light, even though the dark hurts a little bit. You can only recognize the light if you've got some dark to compare it to sometimes, which I think is really nice. All right, let's pull this back and see what we've got here. Oh yeah, I like that much better than the green. It's like, why does that scene just seem so garish? That's why. It wanted to be an autumn scene. I still definitely want to, I need something in this corner here that I haven't quite figured out what I want. Um, and then I also want to do something more with the space scene. There's a whole section here that doesn't really have anything. I might also add a little bit more glow to the fireball here, but we'll see. Sometimes you just have to do a small part and let it rest. I don't know. Some of you artists out there might understand what I'm talking about as far as letting it rest and letting it tell you what it wants. But yeah, I'm always open to suggestions, of course. If you see something that you think would look really cool, feel free to drop it in the chat. So I'm always willing to listen. I don't mind a little backseat arting. I got nothing. Your art is amazing. Hey, you got everything, Twy. I've seen yours. Come on now. But thank you, my friend. I I'm always open to suggestions, even if you don't have one right now. You can always drop me a line. You know where I am. Yes, I've seen it. You can't deny it. I woke up early to watch it. Hello. I still love the brightness of the butterflies that you made. Those are so pretty, Toy. Yeah, well, okay, so you're hand drawing, but you could always show me more. I'm waiting. You keep saying you're gonna pick it back up. And honestly, I just love the colors. I love all the colors that you do. And also, the hand came out amazing, so that's also drawing. At least in my opinion. Maybe you don't think so, but I think so. You're welcome. Um, should I just add something? Let's see. I kind of want to do a circular scene and then have it kind of transparent, but I'm not quite sure what I want to do. Of course, it's what's it called? It's always undoable. I can always undo it. Let's see. Don't know if I'm going to keep it, but might as well see if there's something worth doing here. I think I'm going to soft eraser that. Way too big an outline. Let's try 3. That's better. Blur it a little bit. Yeah. I was kind of thinking of doing like little gears just in this specific bubble, but we'll see. I will put it back underneath the bubble once I get all the gears built here. But I think that's what I'm going to do. Just try it out. Oops. Nobody let me build anything with gears. Does not look like it's going to be very functional, but we'll make it work. Oh yeah, some of these are definitely not. This whole time my pen nib hasn't fallen out. I'm so happy. I actually uh I actually got it to work. I'm just realizing how off center all of that was. So maybe a gear isn't going to work, but yeah. Gotta actually get up and go get water refilled, such they close soon, but it was super nice to get to finally drop by for a few. Yes, it was very nice, Twy. It's much appreciated. Sending all the hugs and love, Savage. Keep being awesome, my friend. No, you keep being awesome, Twy. Getting out there and actually doing stuff. Can't wait till you're here. It's gonna be awesome. But yes, you go fill your water. I'm probably gonna start looking for someone to raid into here in just a little bit. So if anybody has any recommendations, please feel free to drop them in chat. I'm not quite done yet. I think I'm gonna try one more time to make this gear a little bit better. I think that's still off center. That looks better. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you in person soon. Yay! You be safe out there, Twy. People are crazy these days. I mean, just in general, but also, just be safe out there, buddy. That is all I can ask. That you try. We'll see. That actually kind of looks like uh, it could be a weird face as well. uh, I'm always going to have faces everywhere. I think with gears, you kind of have to have them fairly close. I mean, their little cogs have to fit with other cogs. We'll see. I like how the bubble itself kind of offsets the fireball here, but it does make the picture a little unbalanced because there's nothing else in this corner here, which is not to say there won't ever be one, um, since that is primarily the corner that I want to focus on. But yeah, let's see. I think I've tried making gears before. It was just a little more technical. It was with a different program. Um, and I don't think they have just gears on Clip Studio Paint, not like the last one did, but they might. I might look at that. That's not straight. There, that actually looks in the center. And I know that they're going to be, all of them are kind of going to be different. we'll see. Yeah. Alrighty, guys. I think I am just about done here. Um, I think we're going to raid into Visceral Revolt again. I really enjoyed his stream, and what he's making right now is just a really cool face. He does the body horror comic. Just really cool. So let me make sure I spelled it right. I believe I did. Alrighty, so we're gonna just go ahead and raid out. But I just want to take a second to let you guys know that I really appreciate you, and I hope that you have a great rest of your weekend. I'm gonna try to do some live painting tomorrow, at some point, but please don't hold me to it because you never know what the art spirits feel like doing. So remember, in the meantime, to give yourself a little love and drink some water and roll your shoulders, unclench that jaw, and just sit up a little straighter because you should be proud of yourself for getting through it. Alrighty, we will see you next time, and I hope you have a good one.